Good day, collectors. This is Scaling Drive Diecast back with another review of a Hot Wheels. This time it's the Mitsubishi Pajero Evolution. Yes, a new casting for 2023. So let's have a look at the card art first. Yeah, looks like the vehicle only. Nicely done card art. The wheel design I'll discuss later. Okay, so let's start uncarding it first. Okay, wow, nice little car, sweet little car. This is the first release of this casting, released in 2023 only. I think another release is due. It hasn't come out yet as of the time I made the video. Okay, beautiful little casting. Oh, I really like it. So just brief about the vehicle first. This Pajero Evolution is based on the Rally Pajero. Basically, to get to enter the cars into a rally stage, they need some cars homologated as passenger cars, which are actually sold in the market. So just to give you a comparison, this is a majorette rally car. It's a larger scale, 1:58, but this is how the Rally Pajero looks like, and this one, the civilian version, is based on it. So as you can see, the Rally version generally has bigger wheels. This one has suspension also. So just to give you a basic idea of it. So the real Pajero is a bigger car with a bigger wheelbase and 3 rows of seating. This is a shorter wheelbase version. The real Pajero also I have a casting of it just for the comparison sake. This is from Atomica Premium, and this one is 1:62 scale, just to give you an idea. So Hot Wheels are generally 1:64, so this is slightly bigger, but this has got 3 rows of seating. This is just to give you a brief idea between the Evolution and the Pajero, which was also sold as Montero and Shogun in some other countries. So we just wanted to give a comparative view. And this is in itself is a legendary car. It is a rally winning car, and it has won the Dakar rally for 12 times. That's a lot. So this has got some really hardcore rally credentials. Okay, then let's get on with the review. Looking at the sides first, I like the size. It's so cute. Okay, the sides are nicely done with some white, some silver and black graphics, a Ralliart logo, a Mitsubishi logo. There's some highlight for the door handle as well, and here's the Evolution sign, Mitsubishi Pajero Evolution. There's marking for the side vents as well. That's nicely done, and I like they have added the side view mirrors as well. They have done a lot with this casting, a lot of highlights. I'll show more. So I like the size. The wheels are the debatable part. These are the Aerodisc wheels in white. White goes nice with the red and white theme, but they could have used some other better, possibly off-road, not too big tires, but yeah, they could have done better. These look nice in a car, but on a SUV it look a bit odd to me, but nice. And just to give you an idea, the flared fenders, they have been nicely done, very well done. very well executed. Square flared fenders have been very well executed, and a beautiful detail here, the mud flaps. I think it is perhaps the first time I've seen mud flaps in a Hot Wheels car, both front and at the rear. We'll come to the rear a little later. So those are the details, and this is the glass area, front passenger, and you can clearly see the rear seats as well, even though it's a two-door, but it's a four-seater. And the casting has got rivets here and here. For this rivet there's a pole here inside, which is fine, it's not a big deal. It's in the interior and it's a closed window, so that's fine. That kind of design is fine. Let's move on to the front now. Okay, nicely done there by Mattel. The hood scoop is nicely done, which feeds a lot of air into the intercooler. Okay, there's some marking for the grill as well. No wiper marking, but that's fine. Oh, there is some work done here. I don't know what it is. Is there in the plastic or a tampo or what? But it looks nice. This is like a sun film to protect the driver from the glare of the sun, like while climbing a dune or something like that. And this is a nicely done skid plate as well. Wow, this has got some dimples in it as well, like the real car. It might be having some rivets or something like that. It's not just plain, they've done it really nicely. These things on the bumper I don't know exactly, because the headlights are done nicely, and you can see the parking lights as well and indicators as well. Very nicely done tampos for the headlights. And the grill is just a black patch which looks odd with no 3D grill like effect, but that's fine. They can't do a lot of things. And the Mitsubishi logo looks quite clear. That's nicely done. From the front it looks really good. Let me compare it with, this is a premium model, but still just to get an idea. And let's see with the rally version. Okay, rally version has some bigger bumpers with some air intake, but yeah, pretty similar. Before we move to the back side, let's look at from the top. Oh wow, the roof has this ribbing as well for strengthening, like in the real car, and they've replicated it nicely. And okay, these are some tail fins and a metal spoiler for basically aerodynamics, because this has got aerodynamics of a brick. It's quite boxy, I should say. So these are for aerodynamics. Okay, let's move on to the rear. Wow, rear is also nice, even though the tail light details are not there, but that's fine. In a red car, at least you can imagine there are some red brake lights or parking lights, and although there are some ribbing for the tail light marking, which is good enough. And the bumper is also nicely done with a step also molded in. Wow, very nicely done, must say. And underside you can see the silencer and the exhaust pipe as well, very well molded. And these were the mud flaps that I was talking about. Wow, they have aced the rear end as well, beautifully done. And I would like a casting with just the front tampos at the rear tail lights and a number plate here over here. It would look just fabulous. And they can maybe have some rally livery on the top, that's about it, and keep the sides plain, because they can do only tampos on 3 sides. So that would be a great version as well, because it's a civilian version, not really a rally version, but civilians still like some rally livery. Okay, this looks, you can see the seats also from the back side. Seats are also detailed fairly nicely. Just moving to the other side, it's the same as the other side with the exception of the fuel lid marking, which is another detail. Every little detail counts. Metal side view mirrors, very nicely done there by Hot Wheels. Yes, really nice. This has been designed by Hot Wheels designer named Dmitry, let me check, Shakamatov, and he's popularly known as Dima. I didn't know about him earlier, but I saw his profile, and he, to his credit, there are a lot of castings. You should go online and read about it. And I knew about other Hot Wheels designers, Rio Sada, Brendan Vitaski, and June Emai, but he's a really great designer as well. He also designed the Toyota's 82 Toyota Supra, which I'll be reviewing soon as well. So overall, a really nice casting. Just have a look at the base ones. Mitsubishi Pajero Evolution. Copyright date is 2022, but first release was in 2023. And as I said, I love the detail of the silencer at the rear. Very nicely done. So here it is, the review of Hot Wheels Mitsubishi Pajero Evolution. Let me know how you like the review. Please like, share and subscribe. I'll be back with another cracking review. Cheers.